What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, which means only one thing in the world of Los Santos. Another GTA Online weekly update has gone live. I'm your Mike, and we have an absolute banger of a week ahead of us from February 19th through the 26th, 2026. If you are a fan of Motorcycle Club content, and I mean real fan, because Rockstar doesn't always shine the spotlight on our biker businesses, then this is your Super Bowl. We are also saying a bittersweet goodbye to some incredible Lunar New Year events, but don't worry, the party isn't over just yet. In this 50-minute deep dive, we are going to break down everything. We'll tell you exactly where the money is, what to buy, what to avoid, and how to maximize your grind this week. We're talking double money on Clubhouse contracts, massive payouts on counterfeit Kosh sales, and the return of some seriously tempting vehicle discounts. We're going to structure this into 5 comprehensive parts. Today, we're kicking things off with the big picture breakdown of the week's headline bonuses. Let's get into it. All right, let's set the scene. The theme for this week, written in giant flaming letters across the sky of Los Santos, is the Motorcycle Club. Rockstar has flipped the switch on some massive bonuses for anyone involved in the biker underworld. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of making that quick cash, let's look at the menu of what's on offer this week. 1. The headliner, 2x GTA dollars and RP on biker activities. First up, and most importantly, we have a massive boost to the original biker content. For the next 7 days, you will earn double GTA dollars and RP on 3 core pillars of the biker lifestyle. Biker Clubhouse contracts. These are the missions you launch from the planning board inside your clubhouse. They are quick, often violent, and usually involve stealing bikes or taking out rival gangs. With double payouts, these become incredibly viable for quick, fun cash. Motorcycle Club work and challenges. These are the activities you launch as an MC president from the interaction menu. Think things like Torched, Stand Your Ground, or Jailbreak. They're great for keeping your crew busy between sales. Street Dealer Sales. This is a more recent addition to the game, but it's tied directly to your biker businesses. Your street dealers are now paying out double for the product you funnel to them. This is a passive income stream on steroids this week. 2. The business focus, 2x on counterfeit cash. But wait, there's more. While all MC work is boosted, one specific business is taking center stage. If you own a counterfeit cash factory, now is the time to dust it off. Counterfeit cash sell missions are paying out 2x GTA dollars, and to make sure you can get in on the action, Rockstar is also offering a massive 40% discount on counterfeit cash factories, including their upgrades and modifications. We'll have an entire section later in the video dedicated to the math on this, but spoiler alert, a full sale with the staff and equipment upgrades is looking at nearly a cool $1 million for a single bar of stock. 3. The final fling. Lunar New Year continues. Now let's talk about the elephant, or should I say the horse, in the room. Last week kicked off the Year of the Horse celebrations, and while this is a new weekly update, those events are still running alongside our biker theme until March 4th. This is your last full week to really take advantage of them. That means you can still claim your free red Year of the Horse tee just for logging in. The horse masks and horse tattoos are still completely free at the mask shop and tattoo parlors. And crucially, the triple GTA dollars and RP on all Lunar New Year stunt races is still active. For our GTA Plus members, that's a ludicrous 6x multiplier. If you haven't done the UN Bao collectible hunt, you still have time to find all 36 for that sweet GTA $88,888 bonus. We'll have a link to a map guide in the description. Finally, don't forget your weekly challenge. This week, it's simple. Win 2 stunt races. Do that and you'll bag an easy 100,000 GTA dollars. With the Lunar New Year races on the triple bonus, this is the perfect week to knock that out in no time. So the big picture is clear. Combine the boosted biker sales with the high-paying stunt races and you have a recipe for one of the most profitable and varied weeks we've had in early 2026. That's the lay of the land for this week, but knowing what the bonuses are is only half the battle. In part 2, we are going to get our hands dirty. We'll be doing a deep dive into the counterfeit cash business. Is it worth buying the factory at 40% off? How much can you actually make? And what are the best sell missions to hope for? Plus, we'll break down every single discount on vehicles and properties because there are some serious steals this week, including a 30% discount on one of the best all-terrain vehicles in the game and a free baseball bat at the gun van. You don't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss part 2. I'm your name and I'll see you there. Stay safe in Los Santos. We know that motorcycle clubs are king. Lunar New Year is still popping off and the counterfeit cash business is the star of the show. But if you're a longtime player, you might be thinking, the Cash Factory, really? Isn't that one of the slower ones? And historically, you wouldn't be wrong. Compared to the high-octane, high-profit nature of bunker sales or the sheer volume of a nightclub warehouse, the old-school biker businesses have often felt like the B team of money-making. But this week, with the 2x multiplier and the 40% discount on purchase and upgrades, the counterfeit cash game is suddenly looking like a heavy hitter. In this part, we are going to crunch the numbers. We'll look at the investment, the return, and the best strategies to maximize your time. Plus, we're going to take a detour to the gun van because there's a free weapon waiting for you. Let's get into it. Section 1, the investment. Should you buy in? Now first, let's talk about the barrier to entry. If you don't already own a counterfeit cash factory, this is the week to pull the trigger. Rockstar is offering a flat 40% discount on the property itself, as well as all upgrades and modifications. Now, the base price of a cash factory varies depending on location. The cheapest one in Paleto Bay, which we generally avoid because of the terrible sell mission drives, usually goes for around $845,000. With the 40% discount, you're looking at just over $500,000. But here's the golden rule of GTA Online businesses. Never run a business without the upgrades. The staff upgrade, which speeds up production, and the equipment upgrade, which increases the value of your product, are essential. The equipment upgrade in particular doubles the value of your final product. Normally, these upgrades cost a pretty penny. The equipment upgrade alone is about $935,000, and the staff upgrade is around $390,000. That's a combined $1.3 million on top of the business cost. But with this week's 40% discount, you're saving over $500,000 on those upgrades alone. The verdict? If you have been on the fence about expanding your criminal empire into the world of funny money printing, a fully upgraded cash factory can now be yours for roughly the price of a supercar. It's a no-brainer. All right, let's get to the part that matters, the cash. How much are we actually talking about? A fully upgraded counterfeit cash factory produces a full bar of product, that's 5 units of supplies, in about 2 hours and 20 minutes of real-world time, assuming your business is supplied and running. Normally, a full sale to a faraway buyer nets you $294,000. Not bad for passive income, right? But this week, with the 2x GTA dollar bonus, that same sale is worth a massive $588,000. But wait, we're not done. Remember the street dealers we mentioned in part 1? They are also paying double this week. You can sell to them passively without the risk of a public lobby sale. However, they don't buy full bars, they buy in small chunks. A fully upgraded business can supply all 3 of your street dealers with product. Let's compare. Standard week, full sale, $294,000. This week, full sale, $588,000. This week, street dealers, you can usually make between $50,000 and $100,000 per dealer, depending on the product. With the 2x bonus, you could be pulling in an easy $200,000 plus just by driving around the map and finding them, with zero risk of losing product to griefers. And here's the kicker. If you own multiple biker businesses like meth, coke, or weed, you can supply all of them to your street dealers. But this week, the cash is the undisputed king of the hill. Section 3. The sell missions, the good, the bad, and the post-op. Now, a word of warning for those diving back into biker sales. The sell missions are a mixed bag. This is where the comparison to early updates comes into play. When biker businesses first launched in 2016, these missions were a slog. The good, the bikes, The best mission is the one where you simply deliver a single bike or a few bikes to drop-off points. It's fast, easy, and with a good bike like the Manchez Scout, you can clear it in under 10 minutes. The bad, the Trash Masters. You sometimes get a Trash Master truck. It's slow, cumbersome, and boring, but it's manageable solo if you have 30 minutes. The ugly, the Post-op vans. This is the one we all dread. You get a slow, underpowered postal van and have to make multiple stops across the map. Pro tip, if you get the Post-op vans as a solo player and you're in a public lobby, just find a new session. You'll lose a tiny bit of product, about half a bar, but you'll save yourself 30 minutes of misery and have a chance to get a better mission. It's not worth the sanity. Section 4, the freebie, gun van location and baseball bat. Before we wrap up part 2, let's quickly talk about the gun van. This week's rotating stock is decent, but the real highlight is the free item. If you visit the gun van this week, you can pick up the baseball bat completely free of charge. Normally, this is a cheap weapon, but free is free. It's a great melee weapon for those stealthy clubhouse contracts where you need to take someone out quietly. The van is currently located south of the Textile City mural near the Central Los Santos Customs. We'll have the exact location pinned in the comments. Section 5, looking ahead. So to summarize part 2, the counterfeit cash business is the financial epicenter of this update. Buy it discounted, upgrade it discounted, and sell it double. It's a perfect storm of profit. Pair that with the street dealers and you have a passive income machine that prints money while you go off and do other things. But making money is only half the fun. What are you going to spend it on? In part 3, we are going to shift gears entirely and dive into the discounted vehicles and properties. We're talking about a massive 30% discount on the Übermacht Rebla GTS, the return of the benefactor Krieger at a steal, and a jaw-dropping 50% off the Ocelot Lynx. Plus, we have new drip feed vehicles hitting the streets, and some serious property discounts that tie directly into our biker theme. In part 3, we are going to go through the entire catalog. We'll tell you what's worth your hard-earned cash, what's a hard pass, and why you should consider expanding your nightclub floor space right now. Let's get shopping. Section 1, the headliners, this week's must-buy vehicles. Rockstar has rolled out a diverse set of discounts this week, catering to off-road enthusiasts, speed demons, and luxury collectors alike. Here are the headliners you need to know about. 1. Übermacht Rebla GTS, 30% off. First up, we have the Übermacht Rebla GTS, available for 30% off. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. It's just an SUV, who cares? But hear me out. The Rebla GTS, which is based on the real-world BMW X5, is arguably the best all-around SUV in the class. It's fast, it handles surprisingly well for its size, and it has a decent amount of armor if you're playing in aggressive lobbies. But here's the secret sauce. It's a sleeper. Most players ignore it, which means when you roll up in one, they don't expect it to have the speed and agility that it does. Original price, $1,785,000 or $1,340,000 trade price. Discounted price, roughly $1,249,500 or $938,000. Verdict, if you need a daily driver that can take a beating, carry your crew, and still outrun most things on the road, grab this. At 30% off, it's a steal. 2. Benefactor Krieger, 30% off. Next on the list is a car that needs no introduction, the Benefactor Krieger. This German engineering marvel has been a top-tier supercar since its release. It features insane downforce, incredible grip, and acceleration that will pin you to your seat. While it's been dethroned by a few newer hypercars in recent updates, it remains one of the most forgiving and easy-to-drive cars in the game for racing. If you're into the stunt races, which are still on triple money, remember, the Krieger is a weapon. Original price, $2,875,000. Discounted price, roughly $2,012,500. Verdict, at nearly $900,000 off, this is a top-tier purchase for any serious racer or collector. 3. Ocelot Lynx, 50% off. Now, this one is interesting. The Ocelot Lynx is getting a massive 50% discount. This is a classic, elegant sports car based on the real-world Jaguar F-Type. Is it the fastest car in its class? Absolutely not. It's been outclassed for years. But here's the thing. GTA Online isn't only about the meta. The Lynx is a beautiful car. It has a gorgeous interior, a fantastic engine sound, and it's a joy to cruise in. For 50% off, it becomes a very tempting purchase for car show enthusiasts and collectors who want something classy in the garage. Original price $1,725,000. Discounted price roughly $862,500. Verdict: a luxury cruiser at a budget price. Buy it for the style, not the stats. 4. Western Company Rogue, 30% off. Finally, in the aircraft category, we have the Western Company Rogue at 30% off. This is a single-engine prop plane that is surprisingly lethal in dogfights. It's small, agile, and has decent explosive cannon rounds. It's not a jet, but for its price point, it's one of the best budget aircraft for air-to-air combat. Original price $1,600,000. Discounted price roughly $1,120,000. Verdict: if you've been looking to get into aerial combat without dropping millions on a Hydra or laser, the Rogue is a fantastic entry point. Section 2. Property discounts. Invest in your empire. But vehicles aren't the only things on sale. Rockstar is also offering some key property discounts that tie directly to our biker theme. Counterfeit Cash Factory, 40% off. We covered this extensively in part 2. If you haven't bought it yet, this is your sign. McDonald's Counterfeit Cash Factory upgrades, 40% off. Seriously, don't run the business without these. Nightclub storage floors, 40% off. This is a big one. Your nightclub is where all your passive income from your businesses, including your biker businesses, converges. If you want to maximize your nightclub warehouse space to hold more goods, now is the time to buy those extra floors at a discount. McDonald's nightclub upgrades, 40% off. The equipment and staff upgrades for your nightclub increase the speed at which your techs accrue goods, another smart investment. The theme here is synergy. Buy the Cash Factory, upgrade it, and then expands your nightclub to hold all that sweet counterfeit product. It's a full circle criminal enterprise. Section 3. New drip feed vehicles. What's dropped this week? Now, for the collectors out there, you're always wondering, what's new? While the main weekly update focuses on discounts and bonuses, Rockstar often quietly unlocks new drip feed vehicles. This week is no exception. We are seeing the full release of 2 vehicles that were previously only available through last week's podium or prize ride challenges. The Annis Euros X32. This car, an homage to the iconic Nissan 300Z Z32, has finally hit the regular market. You can now purchase it directly from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. It's a tuner PASIC with massive customization potential at Benny's. And the Bravado Dorado. This is a modern, rugged SUV based on the Ram 1500 TRX. It's big, it's loud, and it's surprisingly fast off-road. If you need something to traverse the hills of Blaine County while looking tough, this is it. We'll have full customization and review videos on these 2 linked in the cards and description, but for now, know that they are available for direct purchase. Section 4. The Pass. What to skip. Of course, not every discount is a winner. Rockstar always includes a few items that are just there. This week, the Vapid Contender is on sale, and the HVY Insurgent is available at a discount. While the Insurgent is a classic and still useful for missions, the Contender has been completely outclassed by newer off-roaders. Unless you're a completionist, you can probably save your cash for the Rebla or the Krieger. Section 5. Connecting the dots. So to tie this all back to our weekly theme, you're grinding the double money on cash factories in clubhouse contracts. You're racing in the Lunar New Year stunt races for triple cash. You're raking in millions. Now you have a purpose for that money. You can buy a fully upgraded cash factory if you don't have one, you can expand your nightclub to store more goods, and you can fill your garage with top-tier vehicles at massive discounts, including the new drip feed cars. It's a week where the grind directly fuels the reward. But we're not done yet. In part 4, we're going to shift our focus to the competitive side of Los Santos. We'll break down the podium vehicle, the prize ride challenge, and the time trial. We'll also give you a complete guide on the best stunt races to farm for that sweet Lunar New Year cash and the easiest way to win 2 races for the weekly challenge. But now it's time to talk about the fun stuff, the stuff you can win. Every week, Rockstar gives us a few opportunities to add to our collections without spending a dime, if you have the skill or the luck. In this part, we're looking at the podium vehicle at the Diamond Casino, the prize ride at the LS Car Meet, and the time trial. But more importantly, we're going to dive deep into the racing scene. With Lunar New Year stunt races still paying out triple and even 6 times the normal cash, knowing which races to play and how to win is the key to banking millions before the event ends. Let's spin the wheel and get started. Section 1. The podium vehicle. Lucky wheel at the Diamond Casino. First up, as always, is the Diamond Casino and Resort. Head on up to the penthouse floor, spin the lucky wheel, and try your best not to land on a t-shirt or a bag of chips. This week, the big prize sitting front and center is the Ubermacht Cypher. Now, the Cypher is a fantastic little car, based on the real-world's BMW M2. It's a compact rear-wheel drive sports coupe that was added back in the Los Santos Tuners update. It's become a staple in the tuner scene and is a regular competitor in the LS Car Meet races. Why it's a great win? It's not the fastest car in its class, but it handles like a dream. It's incredibly responsive, makes a great sound, and has a massive library of customization options, including some very aggressive wide-body kits. If you're a fan of the tuner aesthetic, this is a must-have. Market value. Normally, this car will set you back about $1,475,000. Tips for winning. If you're on PC, there are known tricks with the wheel spin timer. On console, it's pure luck. But if you don't win it, don't worry, you can always buy it. But free is always better. If you land on the vehicle, you're getting a top-tier tuner car for nothing. If you land on the mystery prize, you might get some RP. That's the casino for you. Section 2. The LS Car Meet Prize Ride, the Challenge. Moving from the casino to the LS Car Meet, we have the Prize Ride Challenge. This week, the car up for grabs is the Dinka Jester RR. For those who don't know, the Jester RR is a modern sports car based on the real-world Honda NSX, aka the Acura NSX. It's a hybrid-powered beast with incredible acceleration and sharp handling. It's a top contender in the sports class and a favorite for tuner races. The Challenge. To win this car for free, you need to complete a specific challenge in the LS Car Meet. This week, the challenge is place top 5 in a pursuit race for 3 consecutive days. What is a pursuit race? For anyone new, pursuit races are a special game mode within the LS Car Meet. They're like normal races, but with a twist. Cops are on the track. You have to avoid the police while racing against other players. It's chaotic, it's fun, and it can be frustrating. The Grind. You don't have to win the races, you just have to finish in the top 5, and you have to do it 3 days in a row. This means you need to log in and complete at least 1 pursuit race with a top 5 finish on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or any 3 consecutive days this week. Is it worth it? Absolutely. The Jester RR is a fantastic car. If you don't want to grind for it, you can buy it for $1,975,000. But if you have the time and a few friends to help ensure you place well in those races, it's a very rewarding freebie. Section 3. The Time Trial, HSW versus Regular. Next up, let's talk about easy money. The time trials are reset every week, and they offer a decent chunk of cash for a few minutes of driving. The regular time trial. This week's location is Calamity Way, a winding road through the hills. The par time is set, and if you beat it, you earn just over $100,000. It's a great warm-up for the week. The HSW time trial for GTA Plus and PS5/Xbox Series X players. This week's HSW trial is Dragon Bridge. With HSW vehicles, you're looking at insane speeds. If you have a HSW compatible car like the Hakucho drag bike or the Turismo Classic, you can smoke the par time and earn another $250,000. Pro tip. For Calamity Way, use a bike. The Manchester Scout or the BF400 are great for off-road sections and can usually beat the time easily. For the HSW trial, if you have the Hakucho drag with HSW upgrades, it's practically cheating. Alright, this is the section I've been waiting for. The Lunar New Year's stunt races are still active until March 4th, and they are paying triple GTA S and RP. For GTA Plus, it's a ludicrous 6 times. This is without a doubt the fastest way to make money this week outside of sales. But not all races are created equal. If you want to maximize your cash per hour, you need to know which races to vote for and which to avoid. The best races for farming. The City Circuit. This is a short, simple lap around the streets of downtown Los Santos. It's perfect for supercars and sports cars. Laps are quick, meaning you get through the race fast and move on to the next payout. Downtown Loop. Another city-based track with tight corners and long straights. It's forgiving and fast. Maze Bank Ascent. This one goes up and around the tallest buildings. It's visually stunning and has a good flow for fast cars. The races to avoid. Long technical tracks like Green Machine or Chiliad that take 7 to 8 minutes to complete are terrible for farming. You want to maximize races per hour, not distance per race. A 3-minute race paying triple is better than an 8-minute race paying triple. Vehicle classes for maximum wins. Superclass. Use the Krieger, on sale this week, Emerus, or LM87. Sports class. Use the Jester RR, the prize ride, Itali GTO, or Pariah. Tuner class. Use the Cypher, the podium vehicle, Calico GTF, or Vector. The strategy is simple. Get into a stunt race lobby, use your voting power to push for short tracks, and pick a meta car. With triple money, even a third-place finish can net you $30,000 to $40,000. A win can be $60,000. Do that 10 times in an hour and you've made $600,000 just from racing. Combine that with GTA Plus and you're looking at over $1 million an hour. It's insane. Section 5, the Weekly Challenge, Easy Money. And finally, don't forget the weekly challenge. It's simple. Win 2 stunt races. Do that and you get an instant 100,000 GTA dollars deposited into your Maze Bank account. With the Lunar New Year races active, this is the easiest weekly challenge in months. Just jump into the stunt race playlist, get 2 wins, they don't have to be consecutive, and the money is yours. So, to recap part 4, you have a chance to win a Cypher at the casino, a Jester RR at the car meet, and over $350,000 from the time trials. Plus, you have a golden opportunity to farm millions from the stunt races. But we have one final piece of business to attend to. In part 5, the grand finale of our 50-minute special, we're going to bring it all together. We'll give you a step-by-step strategic game plan, a roadmap for the week that tells you exactly what to do in what order to maximize your profits and your fun. Then we're going to step back and look at the big picture. How does this update compare to the early days of GTA Online? And finally, we'll give you our final verdict. Let's finish this. Section 1, the game plan, a step-by-step guide to dominating the week. Information is useless without action, so let's build a strategy. Whether you're a solo player with a few hours to kill or a hardcore grinder with a crew, this plan will work for you. Step 1, the Tuesday reset ritual, or Thursday for you. Log in. First thing you do is log in. Immediately go to the interaction menu and claim your free red Year of the Horse tee if you haven't already. Visit the mask shop and tattoo parlor. Go to any mask store like Vespucci Movie Masks and grab all the horse masks for free. Then hit a tattoo parlor and get the horse tattoos. These are limited time items and free is free. Spin the wheel. Head to the Diamond Casino and spin the lucky wheel. Even if you don't get the Cypher, you might get RP, cash, or a discount. Set spawn location. Go to your interactive menu, spawn location, set to last location or your nightclub. This ensures you start in the action every time you join a new session. Step 2, the immediate cash grab, day 1. The time trials. Before you do anything else, grab a fast vehicle and knock out the Calamity Way time trial. If you're on next-gen consoles with HSW, do the Dragon Bridge HSW time trial as well. That's over $350,000 in less than 15 minutes. The gun van. Open the interactive menu, find the gun van location, and go pick up your free baseball bat. It takes 2 minutes and saves you a tiny bit of cash. Step 3, the weekly challenge setup. Win 2 stunt races. Jump straight into the Lunar New Year stunt race playlist. Your goal here is twofold: complete the weekly challenge for the $100,000 bonus and start farming the triple money. Don't leave that lobby after 2 wins. Stay there and grind. Step 4, the Prize Ride Foundation. Day 1 Pursuit Race. After you've done a few stunt races, head to the Los Santos Car Meet. Join a pursuit race and secure a top 5 finish. This is day 1 of your 3-day streak for the Juster RR. Get it done early so you don't forget. Step 5, the Business Setup, the Grind Foundation. Check your cash factory. If you own a counterfeit cash factory, go to it. Make sure your supplies are full. If you don't own one and you have the funds, buy a fully upgraded one now while the 40% discount is active. Location matters. Choose one in the city like El Burro Heights or Elysian Island for easier sales. Resupply. Once your business is set, buy supplies or steal them. If you have the funds, just buy them. Your time is better spent racing or doing clubhouse contracts. Check your nightclub. Go to your nightclub, make sure one of your technicians is assigned to the cash and creation counterfeit cash business. With the 2x bonus on street dealers, you want your nightclub accruing this passively as well. Step 6, the grind rotation, days 2 to 6. The core loop. Your time should be split between 2 main activities. Stunt races, when you want active, fun, high-paying content, triple money. Clubhouse contracts and MC work, when you want a break from racing, double money. The passive income loop. While you're racing or doing contracts, your cash factory is producing. Every 2 to 3 hours, your cash factory will have a full bar of product. When it does, you have a choice. Sell to street dealers, low risk, easy money. Find the 3 dealers on the map. They show as little briefcase icons and sell them your product. With the double payout, this is extremely efficient. Or sell in a public lobby. Higher risk, higher reward. If you're feeling brave, do a full sale in a public lobby. Aim for a solo public lobby if you want 0 risk, but the high demand bonus in a full lobby can add another 25 to 50% on top of the 2x bonus. That's a potential $700,000 sale. Daily prize ride. Log in each day and do your 1 pursuit race to keep the streak alive for the Juster RR. Step 7, the shopping spree end of week. Review your earnings. By the end of the week, you should have millions. Buy the discounted vehicles. Pick up the Krieger, the Rebla GTS, or the Lynx at their discounted prices. They are investments that will serve you in future weeks. Buy the new drip feed. If you want the Annis Euros X32 or the Bravado Dorado, grab them. They are brand new and won't be discounted for a while. Follow that plan, and by this time next Thursday, you will be significantly richer, your garage will be fuller, and you'll have a smile on your face.
On the way.
Section 2, the retrospective, then versus now. Now, I want to take a moment to look back. This week's update is heavily focused on biker content. It got me thinking about the biker update back in 2016 and how far this game has come. Then, October 2016, the biker update. When the biker update dropped, it was a revolution. It was the first time we could truly become a criminal organization with friends. We had clubhouses, we had businesses like coke, meth, cash, and weed. We had the iconic shirtless biker outfits. The grind, back then, selling a full business was a slog. You had to steal supplies constantly because buying them was often a net loss. The sell missions were the same as they are now, but without the option of a solo public lobby glitch easily. It was a nerve-wracking experience. You'd spend hours stealing supplies only to have some kid in an Oppressor MK1 blow up your post-op van. The payout, a full sale of counterfeit cash back then, about $294,000, same as the base value now. But there was no nightclub to tie it into, no street dealers for passive sales. It was a risky, time-consuming endeavor. The community, the update brought crews together. Riding in formation with 7 friends was a feeling unlike any other in gaming at the time. Now, February 2026, the grind today with the 2x bonus and the 40% discounts, that same business is a gold mine. We have quality of life improvements like buying supplies and going AFK. We have the nightclub that passively accumulates goods from these businesses while we do other things. We have street dealers that let us offload product safely. The payout with the 2x bonus is $588,000. Plus, the nightclub adds another layer of passive income. The risk is lower, the reward is higher. The evolution this week is a perfect example of how Rockstar has taken old content and made it relevant again. They didn't just leave the biker businesses to rot, they integrated them into the larger economy with the nightclub and street dealers. Then they throw a bonus week on top to make them the star of the show. It's a testament to the longevity of GTA Online. Content from nearly a decade ago can still be the best way to make money in the game. That's incredible game design and support. Section 3. The verdict. Is this week's update worth your time? So, after 50 minutes of discussion, we have to ask the question, is the GTA Online weekly update for February 19th to 26th, 2026 worth your time? The answer is a resounding yes. This is a rare week where the bonuses cater to both the veteran players and the newcomers. Veterans who have forgotten about their cash factories have a reason to dust them off. New players have a clear path to building a criminal empire with the discounted properties. The combination of double money on counterfeit cash with 40% off the business, triple money on Lunar New Year stunt races, double money on clubhouse contracts, and a fantastic lineup of discounted vehicles, especially the Krieger and Rebla GTS, makes this one of the most well-rounded and profitable weeks we've seen in 2026. There's something for everyone. If you're a racer, you're eating good. If you're a grinder, you're eating good. If you're a collector, you're eating good. Section 4. Final thoughts and community spotlight. Before we wrap up completely, I want to give a quick shout out to the community. We've been seeing some incredible screenshots coming out of the Lunar New Year races, cars decked out in red and gold, flying through the horseshoe-shaped tubes. Keep posting them. We love seeing your style. Also, a quick reminder that Yuan Bao collectibles are still out there. If you haven't found all 36, use the link in the description to our guide. That $88,888 bonus is still up for grabs, and every dollar counts this week. Section 5. What's next? As always, we will be back here next Thursday to break down the next update. Will the biker theme continue? Will we see a switch to something else? Maybe we'll finally see some love for the arena war vehicles. A man can dream. But until then, your mission is clear. Get out there, secure the bag, fill your garages, and dominate the stunt races. Outro. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this entire 50-minute breakdown. I know it was a long one, but I wanted to make sure you had every piece of information you needed to have the best week possible in Los Santos. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. My name is Mike, and this has been the GTA Online weekly update for February 19th to 26th, 2026. Stay safe out there, watch out for the Oppressor MK2s, and I'll see you in Los Santos. Peace.